G'day everyone, Crab Aussie here. I hope you're all well in whatever part of the world you're watching this video. Today is the 26th of February, or Sunday the 26th of February 2017. The time here is 09:17, 09:23, sorry, WAST. Okay, this is a picture of the planetary system on solar system scope as it stands today. This is how the alignment is at present. One thing I wanted to show you, which I do a lot, is, check out planetary alignments. I wanted to show you something. This is April, so it's for, literally 6 weeks away. But look at the planetary alignment, folks. The thing that's worrying about this is that Earth is kind of caught in this scenario. Now, triangulation is never a good thing for Earth in this scenario. We usually always end up with a massive earthquake somewhere when this scenario happens. And if you go to this date and keep going through, you actually see that it's actually not a great situation for Earth over this period. It'd be interesting to see on or around this date, because the triangulation comes in pretty early on. Be interesting to see what is facing. Ooh, it's Australia. Isn't that interesting? Well, the Earth moves anyway, but it'd be interesting to see, because I've got this set for Australian time. It'd be interesting to see a massive earthquake occurs during this timeline. It's just something to keep your mind in focus of the 8th of April or the 7th of April, or the week leading into this triangulation, because the Earth will get squeezed by Saturn's magnetism and Jupiter, all of the planets there. So something to keep an eye on, folks. Alright, I've got some pictures to show you. And then when I show you these pictures, I don't think there'll be many more pictures for me to show you, because the pictures that I'm going to show you are pretty conclusive. So this was a picture sent to me from a subscriber in Brisbane, Australia. Look, it's a pretty innocuous looking picture. That's a lens flare, so don't worry about that. This is obviously the sun, but that's not what I was trying to, or what I'm going to show you. I did the testing on this, and I'll show you what that comes up with. Just before I do that, I'll show you, this is a screenshot of the date that this picture was sent to me, because I wanted to see if there was anything in between us and the sun that would have made this stand out, and there wasn't. So I'll show you the pic now, or the tests. On the original picture, you can clearly see that there's something underneath the sun. As I said, this is the original picture. Can you see just underneath the sun there? You can actually see just the faint outline of something that's there. It just catches your eye. Can you see the very faint outline there? You see that? Look, just there. And what also caught my eye more than anything was a little white dot You see it now? See the little white dot just there? And this image caught my attention. Notice how the clouds actually are over the top of it. Okay? Now, this is what it was showing. There's also another one up here and another one here. But this all forms part of a reason I'm showing you this. So you've got that one. I'll move on to the next one. This one shows it in a better light. Excuse me. You can clearly see that there is a massive object underneath the sun, and you can also clearly see that it has a secondary object with it. This takes more of a form as well. Move on to the next one. Okay, this is the next picture. Now what I wanted to pay particular attention to here was not only the fact that that's there and this is here. Have a look at this group of stuff here, which is actually manifesting more and more as I bring it up. But you can clearly see now that that there's something there. It's not nothing. It's actually something on its own with a secondary object with it. That is now manifesting into a complete round object, and this here is something on its own as well. Okay, well, this clearly shows you that planetary object up there, which is not Mars, Mercury, or anything else, because I showed you the solar system scope. This is manifesting more and more, and inside of this, which looks like a big gas bubble sort of thing, you can actually see that there's actually objects inside this thing. Okay. Now I'm going to move on to another picture. Okay, folks, this picture was sent in to me. This is the original picture. This was sent in to me from okay, folks, well, the original This is the original picture, as I said. What I don't understand, or what caught my attention, was the reflection of the cloud in this one here. But notice how the red circle around the cloud, around the sun, is kind of offset to one side, to the right of the screen. That caught my attention more than anything. Mainly due to the fact that it's kind of bulged out this way. See that? It's kind of comes up, goes to there and goes back around. That's what caught my attention. Wasn't so much the sun or anything like that. It was just this bulge here. So I thought I'd do a bit of in-depth analysis on this picture, and I'm going to show you that analysis now. Okay, folks, so what I did was I just started doing it in the normal fashion and seeing if I could find anything. Obviously, you can obviously see that there's something there. You know, there's a couple of spots. Once you do this all the time, you get used to seeing particular things. So I saw these and thought, well, I'll keep going. What I was trying to achieve was breaking down the mist that surrounded the sun. And as you can see, as I started to break through the mist, you can actually see that I was correct, that something was there or is there. But notice how I've started to break it down, but this reflection still won't go away on this particular cloud, which is unusual because everything else has started to die away, but this particular item would not go away. So then if you zoom in, you notice that there's actually something there. So I kept on going. So as you keep testing, as I kept testing, and as I said, I could see something there, and you can actually see the manifestation of these. Edge of the red, are these pixelation distortions or planets? I could only get a few to manifest at testing. I sent this to a group of people who do analysis on these in Australia here, like the Australian Nibiru community, just so you know. So a little bit more of analysis, and you can actually see things starting to manifest. Note the magnification of these as I'm going through these pictures. It's actually important because, you know, too much magnification distorts the pixelation, obviously, and then just, you know, obviously distorts the image. So moving further along, you can obviously see this is either a reflection or it is a planet. There appears to be a cloud there to protect the view, which is obviously what it was. It's obviously something there to protect this view of this object. You can see these other objects because they're starting to manifest. So then I thought, well, I'll go back to the beginning. So I inverted it just to see if I could see anything at all, like if anything came up. And you can clearly see that there's something there. So then I value inverted it to see if there was anything more that came out of a value invert. And it didn't really show me that much. Not enough to worry me anyway. So then I thought to myself, well, how can I break through or through this mist, this cloud that's breaking through, that won't let me break through to see what this stuff is. So then I inverted it and then value inverted it. So I put the two together, and as you can see here, I put the brightness and the contrast up to maximum. And you can clearly see objects on the periphery of the sun. And then this cloud here still didn't go away. And as I've written there, note around the perimeter, as I said on the other pic, you can clearly see the planets, and you can clearly see them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I'm talking about the cloud here. I would suggest that it is because there is no heat reflection transfer to them at present. So I was talking about why you can't see the planets. And, you know, the planets are obviously offset from the sun, and there's no real heat getting to them, if that makes sense. So then I went on. And folks, this is magnification of 400, and I've taken the brightness and the contrast down. I kept kept it inverted and value inverted, and it finally got rid of the mist, and you can actually see why that mist was there, or why that cloud was there. You can clearly see that that is a planet. Not only is it one planet, there's a planet next to it. It's clearly there. You can clearly see it. Obviously, I don't want to zoom it up too much because it'll distort the picture, but you can clearly see that there. Folks, this is a better picture. You can obviously see the planets around the side, And you can, you'd have to be blind Freddy not to be able to see that. And I've written, this is why the cloud is there. WTF. Look at the size of that thing compared to the sun. It's actually massive, and it's got another planet with it. And I've written here, brightness and contrast up was actually opposite. And I took the brightness and everything out of it so I could cut through the mist and actually find what was there and what it was reflecting. And this is the last pick. And what I meant by taking the brightness up, I actually started to bring it back down. So pretty high, but I started to bring it down so these would come in more into focus. Now, you'd have to be, like I said, you have to be blind bloody Freddy not to see this stuff. And not only that, you can clearly see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. They're there, folks. It's not a mystery. I didn't make it up. I didn't put it there. It's there for all to see if you want to actually spend the time to actually look for it and do the analysis, which took a couple of hours, by the way. It wasn't an easy thing to do. And this is why there's probably no more that I can show you with pictures, folks. Obviously if I get sent some stuff that's magnificent, then I will actually, show you. But what more do I need to show you than the fact that there's a bloody great big planet underneath the sun with another planet with it with 7 planets around the sun? I can't think of anything. So as always, folks, I'll leave it up to you guys to decide what you think and get back to me.